All power to the people. Where my Black Panthers that say rah rah. It's your boy, Comrade CBO. September 1968. The People versus Huey P. Newton. The trial of the century. The People versus Newton was a controversial appeal arising from the voluntary manslaughter conviction of Huey P. Newton for the murder of Officer John Frey. Huey P. Newton was the reputed co-founder of the Black Panther Party. The case was reversed due to prejudicial errors stemming from the trial's court's failure to instruct the jury of the possibility of involuntary unconsciousness as a complete defense to the charges. Background of the case. In the early morning hours of October 28, 1967, Officer John Frey of the Oakland Police Department identified and stopped the Black Panther Party vehicle driven by Huey P. Newton along with an unidentified passenger. Officer Frey conducted the stop on the basis of outstanding warrants and parking violations associated with the vehicle. Meanwhile, Officer Frey requested an additional patrol while investigating the apparent discrepancy between the driver's identity and the registration for the vehicle. At his murder trial, Newton testified in his own defense that Officer Frey hurled racial epithets at him and struck him in the face. Newton further testified that after Officer Frey allegedly brandished his firearm, he experienced a sensation like boiling hot soup had been spilled on my stomach. Newton testified that after hearing a volley of shots, he remembered nothing else until he arrived at Kaiser Hospital. Majority opinion. With Judge Devine and Judge Christian concurring, Judge Radigan authorized the majority opinion in reversing Newton's voluntary manslaughter conviction. Given the facts, only a theory of unconsciousness would afford Newton a complete defense to the criminal homicide consistent with his denial of the shooting altogether. Controversy. The murder trial of Huey Newton, co-founder of the Minister of Defense for the Black Panther Party, was mirrored in controversy given the facts that the media coverage had purportedly linked Newton to the fatal shooting of Officer Frey. It is not required that the jurors be totally ignorant of the facts and issues involved. Finally, the Court of Appeal also rejected Newton's claim that the controversial nature of the trial was pitted a black defendant against a white police officer. The Court of Appeals noted that the 14th Amendment requires only that the jury be indiscriminately drawn from among those eligible in the community for the jury service, untambled by any arbitrary or systematic exclusions. The People versus Huey P. Newton. They tried to set Huey P. Newton up and say that he killed a cop. The people came to the defense of Huey P. Newton and told the state, free Huey or sky's the limit. September 1968. The People versus Newton. All power to the people.